everyone. So I'm going to do a reading on the collective energy right now, or a reading for someone who may come across this video that may need confirmation. So if you come across this video, there most likely is going to be something at least that can help you that comes out in this reading. So I like to set the intention now so that things can come through for people that may watch this. So, okay. Let's see what the energy is. So, just going to tune in a little bit here. Please show me clearly what the current energy is for someone who may come across this video. Maybe they need some guidance. Okay, so freedom. You know, we're going to go with one more. Okay. So what I like about this card is it says, I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. So freedom can also mean like freedom from your thoughts, right? Maybe you always thought you couldn't have happiness. Oh, look, okay, freedom and peace. So maybe like you, in the past, you always thought maybe like, oh, I can't be completely happy, you know, like because of this, and that. Or maybe you were genuinely scared to be vulnerable enough to like be happy, like to put your guard down and be happy. Because it says, as I said, I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. So maybe now you're realizing that you can create your own happiness, right? It's like deciding what you do and you don't want in your life, who you want in your life, who you don't want in your life. And if those things and people are not for you, then, you know, in a nice way, you know, I'm not trying to say be mean or anything, but cut them out of your life. Because it will only bring you down. And so we have peace here. So that just also shows me that like, okay, you know, maybe you went through something to where now you want to be at peace. That's the most important thing to you. It says, I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. So exactly what I was saying is that maybe you've now realized that to come to that state of peace, it's up to you. Do you know what I mean? It's not like up to the universe. It's not up to another person. It's all you it's all on yourself, each, you know, ourselves, to create that happiness, to create that peace, right? To only allow things, places, situations into our life where that creates the peace, not conflict, right? Because if you say you want peace, if you say you want happiness, but then you're entertaining people, places, or things that you know don't or doesn't bring you that, then, you know, I mean, subconsciously you don't want it. So it's like really truly wanting that and letting your actions show that you want it. And I also, actually, it's funny because I pulled this card from the Lemurian Star Child's Oracle deck, and the exact same, you know, vibe here. Dove of peace. Stay in the heart. All is well. Be at peace. So it's also like peace. It's like, you know, allowing yourself to be vulnerable and kind of like listen to your heart and not just like, you know, make decisions solely from a logical perspective, or, you know, not taking into account your heart and what you truly want out of life. So, okay, so we have freedom and peace. I like this so far. We have dove of peace. So, okay, please further clarify. Okay, thinker. Now we need to get one more. Please further clarify. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I mean, serendipity, right? Joy, happiness. And then thinker, it's like someone is thinking, and you know, 4 and 4 is 8, which is abundance. So And then 1 plus 8 is 9, which could mean an ending. There's an ending or an ending to a way of thinking. Maybe it's hard because a lot of times we're in survival mode and we're not thinking from our heart. We're not like going with our feelings or what truly brings us happiness. We're just trying to like survive, so we ignore that part. So I think some people are realizing that to get to that happiness, they're really, it's like a lot of people are thinking, right, contemplating, what really makes them happy, what really is going to allow them to have peace in their lives. And maybe they're thinking back on, maybe they didn't always choose those things or people that really did bring that happiness, that peace. So this is the card that I pulled from the Star Seed deck, meditation. Take a moment to connect to source through quiet, reflective meditation. So meditation can be anything. Personally, I don't really connect with what they actually say meditation is, right? When you just sit there, listen to music and, that whole thing. For me, meditating is I don't know, it's different. It's going for a walk and then I get certain thoughts in my head, and I feel like when you're at your most peaceful, right? So whatever that is, then you'll get certain downloads from the spirit world or from your guides trying to tell you certain things. So meditation can be anything, right? It could be going for a walk, it could be sitting in the grass, it could be, just literally getting outside and looking at nature, and then all of a sudden it's like you have thoughts come to your head. Okay. So let's see. Let's get a self-love oracle card. So please further clarify. Please further clarify these energies here. Okay. Acceptance. Okay. All right. So we have acceptance. The heart wants to give it all, but it's also okay to accept your limitations and accept help. Not everything is being asked of you. So maybe, the survival mode, right? Sometimes it's like you don't even want help. A lot of times the ego can come into play, and so maybe you don't want to accept help because you just want to do it yourself. But it's saying like it's okay to accept help. It's okay to accept what's happened in the past. And co-create. Working with others can create new possibilities. All relationships can lead to growth. So no matter what kind of relationships you've had in the past, even if they didn't work out, it's like, that's okay, right? Like really think back on them and what you've learned from each relationship, and then take it into the next one if it didn't work out, obviously. You can even write it down. I know it sounds weird, but just what you've learned from each relationship. And so that way, maybe you're realizing you really want like peace now, right? So like once you meet this new person, you can take everything you've learned, right? Because maybe you've even become a better person, and put that into this new relationship. So, but yeah, it's saying all relationships lead to growth. So even if something didn't work out, you've grown from that. You're most likely not the same person you were when you went into the relationship. So every relationship is important, even if it was really hard, obviously if there was something really scary that happened, I'm not trying to say that was meant to happen. I'm just saying, let's just say something scary did happen. It's like you can't go back now, right? You can only go forward. So, obviously you're never going to accept that in your life again, period, right? So that's all I mean. All right, let's see. Let me get a message from Spirit card. All right, please show me clearly. I get 2 cards. Please let us know what the message is for today. What does someone or some people watching this video need to know or need guidance on? that they need guidance on. All right, there's one. I would like to get one more, but if I don't, that's okay. All right, choices. Okay, is there one more thing? Okay, awesome. So we have, okay, gratitude. Life is one big continuous circle of giving and receiving energy. Be thankful for who and what's in your life instead of complaining about what you don't have. If you focus on gratitude, you'll start to attract prosperity and abundance. Okay, so like, yeah, when, if we're in survival mode, or like, we're just kind of feeling sorry for ourselves, it's hard to understand, what do you mean be thankful, right? Like, I'm upset, I'm not happy, but like, that's just showing you freedom. It's like you create your own happiness. So again, it's like, if you're not happy, evaluating who and what is in your life to make those changes, right? Like, to really make those changes in your life, and that way you can hopefully create your own happiness. And then, okay, exactly what I'm saying, choices. When you accept responsibility for your life and the choices you make, you begin to tap into the power of your own spirit. You'll be able to listen to and appreciate the intuitive wisdom that's inside you and apply it positively and constructively to your outside world. Okay, so exactly what I've been saying. Your inner world reflects your outer world, right? So like, again, you can be upset, you can say, why me? I'm so unhappy. But until you genuinely realize that you create your own happiness, like, you decide who and what is in your life. If you're holding on to something you know is not for you and you're not happy, what do you expect? So what this is saying is like, own your power. Take your power back from anyone and anything that you feel has taken it away, right? If you feel drained, just concentrate and think about who or what has drained your energy, right? And take that energy back. Call your energy and power back to you. Even if you say it out loud, like, I'm calling all of my energy back, right now, and then like that, it's going to come back. You just have to say it with conviction and really, really mean it. So, okay, so your inner world creates your outer world. And listen, it's not going to be right away, right? But what I'm trying to say is, it's not like it's like one day you're going to say, oh, I create my own happiness, and then the next day you're going to feel happy, right? It's going to be a slow process, but what I mean is, it starts with you realizing that you need to let go of anything and anyone that is inhibiting your progress, your growth, is draining your energy, etc. Okay, so let's get one of these. All right. Oh, okay. Well, you know what? Two already came out really quick. Okay, so we have inflexible and change. You or the person involved are set in ways that are impeding growth. Be more open-minded and see the other person's point of view to expand your perspective in a healthy way. Oftentimes, being too rigid masks the problem that causes imbalance and unrest. Flexibility is needed to create flow. So yeah, I mean, if you've been someone who doesn't like change, likes to stay in their comfort zone, like, that's fine. But like, change is what's going to bring you like happiness, like genuine happiness, right? Like, a lot of times change is really good because it causes you to grow as well. And then we have soul tribe, strength. Finding your soul tribe is a blessing that reaps many benefits. You are being asked to reach out and explore to find your soul connections. They will feel familiar, safe, and trusted when you meet them. Send out your intention to connect with your soul tribe and see who comes your way. So I love this because basically it's saying, right, if you're stuck in this energy where you're inflexible and you really would rather not change, just go, routine, go about your life the way it is, but you're not like genuinely happy, but you don't want to go out of your comfort zone. This is saying, well, if you gain the strength to go outside of your comfort zone and change your environment or change the people in your environment, etc., you're gonna find connections where you never even thought were possible. Like they will be like these deep soul connection, and a soul connection is so different than like a physical connection, right? And you could have like physical and soul connection in one. I'm just saying, if you find your soul tribe and those people that you really connect with on more than just a physical level, you're going to just be so happy and just like wonder how you could have ever like stayed in that comfort zone for so long with and not wanting to change. So what it's saying is, if you let go, right? If you let go of things you know are not in your highest good, you're going to meet these soul connections, and you're just going to feel so fulfilled. Like your soul is going to feel fulfilled once you find your soul tribe. So, okay, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to do another separate reading with tarot and see what the energy is with that. But I love this energy. I love this reading. So I hope this resonated for at least one of you, hopefully more. Hope even if it's just one little part. I really appreciate you watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.